And we're back. This episode here we go on transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. I ate some of my barbecue chips, or a good chunk of them. I'll eat the rest of those later. That's awesome. I do like barbecue. Even though those are off-brand barbecue, it's really good. Barbecue chips are really good. One of my favorites. I do like sour cream and onion as well, and sour cream and cheddar as well. And even regular, plain ones. Really good. But you don't watch your salt, though. That's the issue. I watch your salt though, because they all have a lot of salt in them, so watch out for that. Let's continue on here. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt. There are responsive comments. I made against the deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. You don't like what I'm saying? Go ahead, click off the video. Do not lie and say that there's hate speech for my videos. When there is hate speech for videos, it's speech you hate. That's the real story. Let's continue on with people getting things wrong in these comment sections. If each tries to hate me out with biology based on biology, and then them getting ticked off about that. Everybody's overlap, but it's important to talk about so we can don't miss anything. Click. Yeah, you lead us wall of D's. Don't listen to anyone trying to copy you down. You're the best. A King DDD from Kirby song. And so I said they were jealous. I'm so sorry I didn't get people who I don't get people who think you cannot vote, things like that at your young age. And I say, well, you're going to have to learn to without transitioning. It's the only one you'll get after all. It's like, I don't like my body. I have to learn. I don't love my body. Well, you got to learn to. I say, what you get after all. And so the same, OMG, like if a skinny girl wears a tank top, they want to get as many creepy looks as I get from old men wearing the same tank top, which are developing a different pace than them. That's how it goes. Same, and plus everyone in class hates me. Apparently my talking is a curse itself. I heard them gossiping about my body and spreading rumors that I have depression, but they are both friendly to downright of each girl in my class. I like her too, but it's unfair. Smiley face. Literally just say what I am and think. I say jealousy and ignorance. When they are done with school and get out into the real world, they'll see that people come in all shapes and sizes, and it will shock them. And I got a like for that. I thought it was not a problem. I am on the opposite side, still developing at 16. That was good. The same. It was really awkward sitting in an elementary classroom with your chest already developed. Cry, streaming with a tear emoji. I thumbs up. It takes me off how people destroy others' lives for happiness and pleasure. I thumbs up too. I got books when I was boobs when I was 7. Weird how he would stare at me. Weirdly. Capital D. No, so you're click. Being developed to middle school and then started being catcalled. I thumbs up. I started getting boobs when I was maybe 8. I think I would highly emphasize on you because I did a lot of women attention as well as even up a victim of assault by a teenager when I was 8. She says it's really sad that this kind of BS we women have to deal with for just existing. I believe we all need to look out for each other rather than put each other down. That's true. For real, like, why do we have to deal with this for existing? Because the lies that were told. I don't know why people are complaining. Growing boobs early means you're growing faster. There's your problem. Guys like big boobs, so too. So. I got them at 6, says someone. You should now. You're beautiful just the way you are. I use my dad's YouTube for my best friend is 8 and has curves and no hate. Got them when I was 9 or 8. I say because of the dark side. You're getting tempted with it and you're doing bad things because of it. This is so me. This is sad. This is so sad and disgusting. Hope you're doing better nowadays. I say, if someone tries to touch your body, you touch their faces with your fists. There's someone else. I say, yeah, you just have to learn to live with it. Because of the dark side, you get to do. I think it's because of it. Let's go. So, an illustration says, again, not sponsored. Please check out the podcast main phase. If you ever feeling down about your body, if I find listening to an episode brings you back down to earth, violates the difficult feelings of my body image versus the world, I always learn something new. I thumbs up along with 2,300 people. And I say, sad people believe like this. It's usually because they feel the same way. Also, never take these social things seriously at school. It's not real life. Also, people come in different shapes and sizes. Your shape and size is okay. Also, there are these things called non-scale victories. It looks like you got some. Eyeglasses emoji. Because girls talk about, Illuminations talk about how she exercises. I was just trying to get in better shape and exercise and stuff. And she's like, yeah, there was times when I, tried to exercise and, the scale doesn't really move, but I really worked really hard. It's like well, there's things called non-scale victories. I learned that in Weight Watchers. Non-scale victories. So let's go. Oh, here we go. Concerning elevation, yeah. Not the very someone is very angry about me talking about this one, but it's important to talk about. So I'm going to continue talking about it. This is awesome, and also ruins the thing. So I said before that there are females lying about saying that they are male, right? And so it's like no one's lying about their biological sex. So I'm like, yeah, okay, watch this. As a trans male, girl, your boy, I appreciate how you say everyone with a uterus instead of women. Smiley face. It helps you feel much better about your body and how it functions, and that it's not necessarily a feminine thing. So it's that same. And I say periods are female. I got 22 likes for that. And someone says, "Hey, I wasn't you trans?" I was like, "There's not. Here comes they're AFAB, so female at birth, female." Yeah, Beth. You guys, shut up. What? You guys, what? Thank you so much. Me too. Periods are for females, though. Yes, yes, they are. My gosh. But like trans male, so female, female. Yeah, someone says nope. Non-binary people who are female, and men who are female. Also, people say they're non-binary. People say they're men also get periods. Your gender is not the same as your sex, and I say those are people who are female. Sorry if I sound stupid, but trans males, bottom surgery get a period? Yeah, double question. Well, females, that is a sexual term for females. Well, men and women are terms for gender, and non-binary for gender, and non-binary. No, yeah. Someone should really standardize this whole terminology. It's getting confusing. Some LGBTQ people say is this, or others say is that. I'm getting mixed signals here. It's confusing me very much. There needs to be a better consistency. And so I said, they don't. Since the uterus is removed in the mom surgery, and there's no periods, and there's no uterus. No problem. I'm trans, I'm binary myself. I'm lying about biological sex myself. God, thanks for the info. I never... Real, the uterus is removed. Periods are blood. Yeah, they are. From uteruses. Blood is no gender, but where it comes from does. Mere blood. Trans men, girls. Women, girls. Non-binary girls. And everyone else is having some blood come out their vulvas. Female. And I say, someone says, you guys, yeah, but fortunately, not everybody that is fierce identifies as a woman or female. But it doesn't matter if you identify as one. You are one. You have a period. So zero guys. Notice she describing how these terms are used instead of women and feminine. He's talking about gender, my dude. How the person feels, not what the person is, but it's lies. So no, not wrong. I say, they're having blood come out of their uteruses. Uteruses are female. Absolutely. I'm so glad I took trans people into consideration through lies. If they were on issue hormones for a while, then they surely shouldn't. But if they're not, they probably will. In case they remove the uterus, and others they don't. That idiot chief says, well, a trans girl, boy, wants to be a girl. Saying, I hate it when I see people say things only women understand. It's all period stuff because it's only things only females understand. So it is. I think all women bleed, and all you bleed are women. According to lies are told. No, you definitely aren't by whether they aren't defined whether you get periods. No, yeah. Not defined as a person, not defined by it, but other than that, you are female. So here goes. I'm a gender, and I get periods, so you're female. I'm a woman, so it's nice listening for women. I know. Female, periods are female, though. Female. I didn't say woman, I said female. I say you may not want to be a woman, but you're born with female reproductive organs. People can lie and say they are whatever they want to be, but periods are female, and whoever was born with them, the equipment to have them is female. Someone else, but she said periods aren't female when they are. They aren't they might identify as a female, but they are. Nothing they can do about it. Yep. We're good. Go. So it says, you guys, I understand your argument, but it's not for you to decide. So I didn't decide that. God decided it by making them female. I'm sorry. Someone's assigned gender doesn't match who they are through lies. So if they feel they're changing their identity is necessary, so they lie. Lying about their identity, well, the sex is necessary. If it was most comfortable with them, then it's valid through lies. That's wrong. It has nothing to do with assigned gender. When I say this is nothing to do with assigned gender. Periods are female because you need to have female reproductive organs to have them. Having blood coming out of the uteruses. Uteruses are female. Thank you for voicing the little grievance boy. And says, like there was another YouTuber, Matt's YouTuber, gives a link to where you can find that dude. I say, yes, educate people how females work. Get your virginity checked. It's important for female health. Edit. Okay. After watching the whole video, so you can describe these gynecological procedures. I can understand why there are some people who are born with ovaries who are hesitant to continue living with them and all they are attached to. Don't let fear get the best of you. All the procedures were optional. And all things are going on that shouldn't be. There should not be cysts growing on ovaries. Things like this point to some environmental issues as well. This is what Zero Cox. Read the OP comment again. The word female was not even used, but it doesn't matter. Unless you think female equals feminine, it does. It equals woman, it does. But these words are not mutually exclusive because some females are out lying about being males, and some males are lying about